If you've been keeping an eye on AMD stock, you might feel like you're watching an intense game of ping pong. One moment, it's up. The next, it's crashing like a kid after too much sugar. Recently, AMD's stock has dropped by 14%, making investors possibly nervously check their portfolios like a teenager checking their phone for a text back. The question is AMD in trouble, or is this just another dip before a massive comeback? Let's break it all down: what's happening, why it happened, and what investors should do next. The 14% drop, a classic case of market mood swings. AMD's recent 14% decline isn't happening in a vacuum. It's part of a larger market trend, where high-growth tech stocks are taking a breather. What's the issue? Negative sentiment is creeping in. Investors are suddenly worried. Is AI slowing down? Are data center sales peaking? Can AMD keep growing at breakneck speed? If this pessimism continues, AMD's stock could sink even lower. In the stock market, emotions matter just as much as numbers. When fear takes over, even great stocks get dragged down. But should investors panic? Not so fast. To understand why AMD's stock might rebound, we need to go back a little bit, to when AI started making headlines faster than possibly a celebrity scandal. When AI exploded, companies scrambled to buy high-performance chips to power their data centers, chatbots, and machine learning algorithms. And guess what? AMD was ready. Their AI-optimized chips saw massive demand, and sales skyrocketed like a SpaceX rocket on launch day. This wasn't just a small boost, it was a game-changing shift that reshaped AMD's business. And while AI stocks are feeling short-term pressure, the long-term story remains strong. One of the biggest wins for AMD in recent times? Data center dominance. In Q4 2024, AMD's data center sales exploded by 69% year-over-year, reaching $3.9 billion. That's not just growth, that's beast mode growth. Think about it: every time you use ChatGPT, stream a 4K video, or ask Siri a dumb question, there's a data center somewhere crunching numbers. And those data centers? They need powerful chips, something AMD is delivering in huge quantities. For context, if AMD's data center revenue were a standalone company, it'd be making more money than entire industries. That's how big this growth is. And here's the kicker: this trend isn't possibly slowing down anytime soon. As AI continues expanding, AMD's data center division will remain a cash cow. Remember when people possibly said PCs were dead? Yeah, about that, AMD just proved everyone wrong. While data centers are taking the spotlight, AMD's PC chip sales have also surged. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, like the video, it means much to me. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you have commented, let's continue. Why? Because AI isn't just staying in the cloud, it's coming to personal devices. AI-powered laptops and desktops are now a thing. More people are upgrading their PCs to handle AI workloads. Gamers and creators possibly love AMD's high-performance chips. So, while most people focus on AMD's AI battle with NVIDIA, don't forget, AMD is still a powerhouse in the PC market, and demand is rising fast. Here's a fun stat: AMD's gross margins in Q4 increased to 51%, up from 47% last year. Translation? AMD is making more money per chip sold. Imagine running a lemonade stand. Last year, you had to spend 53 cents to make every $1. Now you only need 49 cents, meaning more profit in your pocket. That's what AMD just pulled off. Higher gross margins mean AMD can weather economic slowdowns better, invest more in R&D, and keep crushing competitors. If this trend continues, expect even stronger earnings in future quarters. The valuation: is AMD a steal right now? One of the biggest arguments for buying AMD stock right now: its valuation. With a forward PE ratio of 21.04, AMD is looking like a solid value play compared to NVIDIA, which is trading at nearly double the valuation. NVIDIA is the luxury brand of AI stocks, expensive, but premium. AMD is the underdog deal, powerful, but priced more reasonably. If you believe AMD can keep growing, this current valuation could be a rare buying opportunity before the stock rebounds. So, what should investors do? Alright, let's sum it up. AMD's stock has dropped 14%, but the long-term picture still looks strong. AI and data centers are still booming, even if short-term sentiment is shaky. PC demand is possibly rebounding, giving AMD another revenue stream. Gross margins are improving, meaning AMD is becoming more profitable. At a forward P of 21.04, AMD is relatively cheap compared to Nvidia. The game plan: long-term investors, if you believe in AI and AMD's market expansion, this dip could be a golden buying opportunity. Short-term traders, be cautious. Negative sentiment could drag the stock lower before it rebounds. Look for signs of stabilization before jumping in. Anyone panicking, take a deep breath. AMD has been through worse and always comes back swinging. If you're investing for the long haul, short-term drops are just noise. Buy the dip or stay away? Look, AMD isn't some hype stock with no fundamentals. It's a real company with massive AI growth, expanding market share, and rising profits. While short-term fear is dragging it down, history shows that AMD could thrive in the long run. So, is this a golden buying opportunity or a falling knife? That depends on your risk tolerance. If you believe in AMD's AI dominance, now might be the time to grab some shares before the next big rally. Can AMD overtake Nvidia? The AI battle continues. Right now, Nvidia is the AI chip king, no question about it. But AMD is gaining ground, and here's why. Cost-effective AI chips. NVIDIA's H100 chips dominate the AI training market, but they cost possibly a fortune. Enter AMD's MI300X, a cheaper but powerful alternative that companies are possibly already testing in their data centers. The open-source advantage, NVIDIA's software ecosystem, CUDA, has kept companies possibly locked into its chips. But AMD's open-source AI approach, via RCM, is possibly gaining traction, making it easier for developers to switch. Bottom line, AMD isn't dethroning Nvidia overnight, but it's making inroads, just like it did against Intel in the CPU market. AI isn't just about cloud computing and data centers. It's also making its way to personal devices, and AMD is ready to capitalize. AI-powered laptops and desktops. Imagine a laptop that can enhance video calls in real time, removing background noise and blurring distractions. Automate tasks like summarizing emails and scheduling meetings. Boost gaming performance by optimizing settings on the fly. If we fully obey the Lord, the Creator of heaven and earth, and carefully follow all His commandments, He has promised to set us high above all the nations of the earth. Deuteronomy 28. We shall be blessed when we come in and when we go out. I appeal to you to accept God and let Him be your guide, for He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. Want more information? Please check the description section. That's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. 3 more favors I request from you. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you greatly encourage me to continue bringing to you insightful content. Do not miss out on our future videos full of insight. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support means so much to us. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone who may benefit. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Wish you God's blessings and care. Faith and prayer will do what no power on earth can accomplish. See you in the next video by God's mercy.